Hello and welcome to my channel. For those of you who have been watching for a while, welcome back. And for those of you that are new, I hope you enjoy this informative video and take some time to look through some of the other videos that I have been putting up over the years. Today's topic is going to be on premature ejaculation, or called early ejaculation, and we're going to define what it is, and then I'm going to give you some information or some tools that you can use if you indeed do have premature ejaculation. So there is a psychological aspect to it, and there also can be parts where it's health related, as far as sometimes you'll have an interference with medication or extreme sensitivity. But most of the time when someone has premature ejaculation, a lot of it is psychological, and a lot of it is how a person has masturbated from a very young age and taught themselves to ejaculate quickly. But let's first define what it is. So if somebody is not able to control their ejaculation at all, meaning that when they are about to have intercourse, they ejaculate right away before they even begin, or shortly after they've started to have intercourse, under 5 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, they're not able to hold it, and so this is a consistent problem. Not something that has happened once in a while, because most men have experienced premature ejaculation or early ejaculation at some point in their life until they can learn how to control it, what the sensation is, when to stop moving. So there is some technique involved, as well as just your thoughts and anxiety. Sometimes people that have higher anxiety are more prone to having premature ejaculation because they get anxious and they're not really controlling it. And the other aspect of this is they start thinking that they're not going to be able to, and then it becomes a circular problem because it's happening, they're thinking about it, and it kind of goes around and around. So it's really important to learn how to break that habit. So if you fall into the category that you indeed feel that you have premature ejaculation, and that would be, again, a very short period of time that you're having intercourse. Some people will define it saying they feel that they're not able to control themselves because maybe they're ejaculating 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes into having intercourse, and that would be classified more as if you're enjoying it with your partner, or you're feeling like you would want to last longer and you just weren't able to, but that really wouldn't fall into the category of premature ejaculation. So what are some of the things that you can do? Well, many times men will get anxious with this and immediately go out and buy a product like a pill or a cream, or look up some information on the internet. And where some of the creams can help, I don't know of many pills that do. Some of the creams can desensitize the head of the penis, but that really doesn't resolve the problem. And it could be a quick fix if you are an anxious person and maybe it's giving you a little bit more control. You can also use a condom, and you can use the cream and the condom. The only problem with using the cream on the outside, if you're going to use a condom, put it on the inside, and the cream at all, is you don't want it to transfer to the person you're having sex with, because it can cause desensitization for them as well. So just be aware of that. The second thing is really working on your anxiety. And how you can do that is with some deep breathing techniques. So if you want to go through some of my videos, I talk about that. That kind of calms the central nervous system down, puts you in a place where you're a little bit more in control. And then also in some other videos, I have given some ideas or techniques on the stop-start, where through masturbation, you would learn how to know your body a little better, and that's really important, is knowing your body a little bit better and knowing when you're at the point of no return and how to pull away so that you have more control over your ejaculation. And that's something that just takes time, and most people can work at it and have had good success with it. And part of the problem starts when a person is younger and they begin masturbating, and they're just masturbating to have an orgasm, to get it over with quickly. And so they've kind of trained their body to ejaculate on command. And so if that's you and that's part of your problem, then you can certainly unlearn how to do that. And again, that would be you taking time to do the start-stop technique, taking time to use a condom when you're masturbating and feel the feeling, and really connecting with your body and know when to kind of hold back a little bit and when to continue. And that is the same thing when you're having intercourse, this idea of knowing when to stop moving your body, knowing when to have the other person stop moving and take a break so that you're able to be in control. And again, that can come with age, but some men do still have premature ejaculation all the way through their lives. And when that happens, it's a little bit harder to fix. So if you're younger, it's much easier to fix premature ejaculation if you can catch it pretty early on. As you get older, it really does it's a little bit more difficult because you have trained your body for so many years. Now, if you're one of the people that has either spontaneous ejaculation or a real high level of anxiety that you ejaculate and you get so anxious, then you really need to deal with the anxiety itself. And that's a separate issue. Again, is learning how to calm yourself down. Sometimes people can't even take medication if they are anxious, and that can help. There are some other products on the market that can help with premature ejaculation if it really amounts to being a medical issue, more so than just a performance problem. And so you have to really figure out which category that you fit in. But one of the reasons I wanted to do this video was to just educate the men out there and let them know that if they're having intercourse, for 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, that's not categorized as premature ejaculation. And that they can work on prolonging that in time and figure out how to make it more pleasurable. And if you fall into the other category, where it is happening quickly, there are things that you can do, and definitely take the time to learn the techniques. Again, if you want to get the cream, use that with a condom, that helps. And go to one of my other videos that talks about the stop and start technique and connecting the mind and body. That really can help along with the breathing. And lastly, you have to also think about the person that you're engaging in having sex with. Is it somebody that you know? Is it somebody that you've had a long time relationship with? Is it a person that you can openly communicate? Are you married? Is it your spouse that you can work on some of these techniques with your spouse? Because it's really helpful if you're in a relationship and the two of you can work on these techniques together. That makes it so much easier than if you're not with someone that you feel comfortable with, or that you're having one-night stands with or hooking up with. It's just a different type of relationship. And sometimes having the one-night stands or the hookups can actually make the situation worse and can be more anxiety provoking. So really evaluate your situation, see where you fit into, and hopefully you can start working on this today and get the help that you need. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, leave your comment, and of course subscribe to my channel. As you know, I believe everyone deserves to have a healthy sex life, and so do you.